So basically today we are going to the doctor's to take my son. My son has not been diagnosed yet with what he has. So my son was born, how do you say, like, I guess like, he was very different. I don't even know how to do this. It's just like hard to explain because I don't have any answers. He was born with, like, he was always crying and always wanting me and always needing me, and he didn't start talking until later, and his development is backed up. He's 5, almost 6, and he acts way younger than his age, and his vocabulary, the way that he expresses himself, is a lot younger than his age. So it's just difficult because your kids can, if you know your kids know something, but then they're like asked by somebody else, and then they're like, what is this color? And then you know they know it, but they just get shy or something. That was like our issue. But we're gonna take you guys on the journey of like trying to figure out what's going on with him. It's important to me. It took me a long time to accept the fact that he's gonna need help in a different way. So now I feel like I'm comfortable sharing it. If it was the beginning, I don't know if I would feel comfortable. But also I don't know if, you know, if anybody else is going through the same thing, or if anybody has, like, what would you say, like, advice on like how to handle this. We're gonna head to his doctor's appointment right now.
You write all this right here. So copy it.
The same.
Mm-hmm.
Good job. Okay, good job.
It's the E. It's the P. Good job. That's the H.
Good job, Papa.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm Dr. Ekstrom.
Hi.
Nice
Nice
to
to
meet
meet
you.
you.
Here you go.
Hi. So it looks like you have been followed up by a bunch of different people. Like, it doesn't look like the same person twice.
Mm-mm.
Okay. So I apologize about that. So can you explain to me what's been going on?
So I just having the difficulty with him since he was little. Him expressing himself was, he didn't know how to talk, so he would always be crying. And we didn't know what was wrong with him. We just thought it was his age. I brought him in like 2 weeks before he turned 3 and was told that he did act younger than his age. So then he got evaluated for autism. He didn't have it. So they told us the best thing to do is take him to speech.
So he was evaluated by
North
North Bay.
Mm-hmm. And then when we took him to TK and we got his IEP, is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Evaluated at North Bay for autism, and he was told he didn't have it, and then they didn't offer him any services at that time?
No.
Okay, and so that was when he was 3 years old, right?
Yes.
Right before his 3-year birthday.
Yeah.
And then, so after that,
Then they told us the best thing was speech. So then we took him to TK. He started there, and that took a while for him to get his IEP. But they only allowed him to be in class for an hour every day. It went from all day to 1 hour for like almost the whole year.
so he started off in classes all day.
Yeah, that
And
only
then
lasted like 2 to 3 weeks, 2 weeks max.
2 to 3 weeks later, he was placed to be there an hour a
Yeah.
day. That's what I meant, sorry. That was last year, or?
Yeah.
Okay, and then what was the reason for that?
His behavioral, the teacher said that
You don't want to cooperate.
he didn't want to listen to her. He would get out of the classroom, storm off, he'd yell. He just wouldn't want to listen. He wanted to do his own thing. He didn't really socialize with the kids. And more one-on-one attention.
And so, what was the plan for next year? Did they talk to you about that?
No.
No, I took him out because there was an incident where I found him crying really bad, and he told me that the teacher had hit him. And I didn't know Like,
Did you ask the teacher what happened?
it's just,
So he's no longer at that
I
school.
was in the point where I didn't know whether to like risk somebody's job over him telling me that, but I should have believed him because the way that he cries, I know when he's crying out of like really hurt, but that time he was like very bad that I didn't understand. The teacher was very strict and she looked annoyed when I got there, so my instinct was to be like, what's wrong, are you okay? And then later he told me that she had hurt his arm and his head.
No, she wasn't an assistant.
Assistant? No.
She was like the speech teacher.
I only asked him that one time, and he told me that one time, and I didn't want to carry on because kids could, you know, potentially, like, lie. And so I had him ask him later in the day, and he said the same thing. So I just didn't know whether to go to the school and make a big fuss or just take him out. So I just took him out.
I want you to bring that to the school's attention. Say this is the reason why I took my kid out of your school. Because what if this happens with another child? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
because I'm his mom, and he can be frustrating to me. I can only imagine, like, a stranger.
strangers, yeah. Looks like he was sent to audiology. Did he pass that?
Yes.
So he passed his hearing screen at
Yes.
audiology.
He also did counseling. So he's done a lot of things, and
So you're not sure about what's going to happen for next year?
if it was up to me, I'd like to have him homeschooled just because I know how he is. But I don't know if I have to look into that. I don't know how that works. And, like, I'm willing to do it because I really don't want him to be put, oh, I'm so scared. Like,
Yeah. He's having a hard time drawing. So he can't write at all, right?
He stacks his letters.
that took a freaking hour.
But not that long.
I'm happy with what's gonna happen. I just feel like it's just, I guess it's super stressful that I'm impatient. You know what I mean? Like, because he's almost 6, and I feel like at this point I should have already had so much help. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I'm happy with the doctor that we got. Content with what happened because it's been a long time, so they're gonna have him in like motor, what is it called?
Motor skills?
Yeah, but like I guess therapy or like but then also he has to get evaluated again at school for what was it? Developmental.
Yeah, something like that.
So yeah, that one, disabilities
education.
Yeah, which I've never heard of that.
He's improving a lot. I see he's improving a lot.
Yeah, he's improved. He's a smart kid.
He just can't
Like,
express himself.
Yeah, he can't express himself right, or I don't know. Just, it's difficult for him. That's what the thing had said. It had asked on there if he knows like past tense, like if we were to ask him like, what did you do yesterday?
Yeah.
And then like, he won't know what yesterday
Well, he doesn't know what yesterday means. Maybe if he did, he would tell you.
Yeah.
But like, as far as like remembering stuff like songs and
his
stuff,
memory's
like,
really good. Yeah, I'm glad that you went. Like, I know that like I'm glad that you went.
like I don't go.
Well, I mean, not that you don't go, but because you have to take care of the other kids or something. But
It's because it's hard when you have other kids and then
like,
then
we're trying to focus.
we're trying to focus on JoJo. Yeah, we are JoJo, and all of them are in the room, and they just get distracted and stuff like that. That's why. And sometimes when we can't find somebody to take care of them, and sometimes I have to stay with them because obviously you're the mom, and I feel like you
I'm with
can
him,
express
like,
yourself more because I'm kind of in denial, you can say, or not in denial, but just
and money, and then we're gonna come.
don't want to. How do you say it?
Accept it.
Don't want to accept it just like that, like, oh yeah, like.
But I think that's like
Because I see potential in him, and I know that he's not. Huh?
But it doesn't mean that I don't have potential in him. And
No, but it's just that me. I don't give up, and I know that he is delayed. Like that's the obvious.
But it took him a long time to admit that.
What?
It did. It took you a long time to admit that he was different.
No,
Yes.
not that he was delayed.
Yeah?
I didn't accept that he had autism, and that was for damn sure. Like I'm not no doctor, but
Well, that they thought he had it.
yeah,
But yeah, he did.
I'm not a doctor, but just everybody's different. Like there's so many things that could you know be wrong with them. Like, you know what I mean? It's not just this kid doesn't listen, he screams, autistic. No, there's so many, like you can have like.
Well, there's different kinds. They said too. Like it's like.
Well, yeah, but he can have like anger management too, or I mean not management, but like anger problems. What's the other one called? Where you can't stay still, ADHD.
Yeah. Jojo, did you like your doctor? Was she nice?
I did sticker. I put on one sticker and two stickers.
2 stickers.
Yeah.
I think he needs this really bad.